we will start writing the code for Presale contract. Now I have written the boilerplate code like pragma solidity and wrote this line and made this contract named as dev token sale. So first of all we have to do these 4 points. First of all, we will make a variable which will contain the address of the admin. Then we will contain a instance. We will make a variable that will contain the instance of dev token. I'll explain you later all these things. We will make a variable which will store the price of the token, and one variable that will store the count of token sold from the total supply. So let us make the variable. So just type address public admin. Now we will create an instance for dev token. So for creating an instance, we will import the dev token that we have made earlier in the previous videos. So just type import and dev token. So we have imported dev token from this file, and by importing this, all this code is present now in this. Now we can initialize the dev token instance by typing dev token and make this variable as public and name it as dev token. So why we have defined this instance? We have defined this instance so that we can use this instance to use the function of that smart contract. Like if someone is paying Ethereum in this smart contract to a particular function like buy token, so we want that the cryptocurrency should be transferred to that person account when the person is paying Ethereum to us. So that's why we can use by defining the instance, we can use all the functionality of the our token smart contract. Now we will define a price variable. So just u into 56 for non-negative integer and token price. Now we will define a variable that will store the total token sold. Total sold. We will make a constructor for Presale contract in which we will initialize some variables like what is the token price that we want to set for our token, and what is the address of the token, and we will also initialize and make an instance of dev token. Also we will initialize the variable admin by and set the address of the deployer in the admin variable. Now we will start making the constructor. So simply writing constructor and closing with parenthesis. Now in constructor we will pass two parameters. One is the token price and second is the token address. So let's do the token address first. Just type token address, and second is positive integer value. So just type token value. Now we will initialize admin variable by msd.sender. So msd sender, as I explained you in previous videos, msd is a public variable that contains all the information of the address that is deploying the smart contract or interacting with the smart contract. So msd sender is the address of deployer, because when we will deploy from our address, then it will be the address of us. Now we will initialize the token price and equal to token value. Now we will initialize dev token instance that we have created here. So how we will initialize it? Because it is dev token. So we will initialize simply by dev token, typing dev token in it and writing capital dev token. So taking the parent as an instance and just inputting address so that it know that all the function of dev token deployed at this address will be stored in this instance, and this instance will be able to use all the functionality of this dev token. So like transfer from, approve, and all the functionalities. I'll show you how we will use all the function of our cryptocurrency that we have made earlier in the video. So just moving toward the crowd sale contract and initializing the token address and just typing comma and just saving it. So the smart contract is compiled successfully. Now we can delete all the previous smart contracts and just you can see that constructor contains two variables. One is the token address and second is the token value. So we will first complete all the functionalities of smart contract, and then we will test all the functionality of smart contract in details.